Kansas Mist out here, and we're going to be talking about an artist that has made murals that look like drip paintings. And she started as a young child, and her name is Jen Stark. And no, she's not related to Iron Man, but we're going to be talking about the colors and the contrast of the black and white that she uses in her amazing murals. And I also want to talk about something. The encouragement for the day is going to be your attitude always determined your altitude, which means if your attitude is positive, you can soar above your problems. But if your attitude is not, you're probably going to have a crash landing. So our attitude every single day is so important. And God has called us to try to push past our circumstances and to have a positive attitude, even when we might not feel like we want to have a positive attitude. It is hard. Ask God to help you with that, and He does encourage you and will send someone sometimes to come by and give you positive encouragement. And sometimes it's just God can give us joy even in the midst of our valley and even in the midst of our storm. So I encourage you today to have a positive attitude to determine your altitude, which I hope will be soaring high above all of your troubles for today. All right, well, let's get started. So I'm going to be showing you two different ways that you can make this drip project. The first one is going to be watercolor, and then I'm going to show you some oil pastel that you can do. So first I'm going to take a Sharpie. You can take a pencil if you are nervous about using a Sharpie at first. And I'm just going to make lines that come down like this that look like a drip mark. So I'm going to go up and come down, make them big and little. Okay. Random up and down wavy lines. So you get to the other side, okay? So now I'm gonna actually create another wave, copying what I already did. Try not to go real close to the ends, kind of make your stripes a little wide so you're gonna be able to color inside of them. If you make them, too small and too close together, it takes a long time and you might get super frustrated with adding in the color. Okay, so there, I just did like 3, and then now I'm gonna add another little version, the same thing I did here, but another section. So I'm gonna come down here, gonna make some more wavy, wobbly lines in that section. And then of course, what am I gonna do? Same thing I did on top. I'm going to copy and make another layer. It doesn't look exactly like the other layer, that's okay. Now this is the tricky part on this one, is trying to keep in these layers in here, okay? I'm not gonna go too detailed in there. As you can see, they're not perfect matching, but that's okay. And then over here, I'm gonna do another one. And again, copy it. Okay, there. Now, I'm gonna start adding my painting colors. So I'm gonna do watercolor first. So I'm gonna take my brush, dip it in my water, not get it nice and wet. And then I'm gonna start adding my colors. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do like rainbow colors. You don't have to do rainbow colors, but she does do a lot of rainbow colors in her artwork. So I'm just going to paint in this whole section, this one stripe here. Now you can use markers as well if you choose to use markers instead to add the color. It's up to you how you want to do it. I think, personally, my opinion is I love the watercolor. I think the watercolor looks awesome when it's all done. So I really like that. I'm also going to show you how you can blend with oil pastels here in a second. So I'm going to go a little ways and then I'm going to stop so I can show you the oil pastels. So I would just keep, you know, painting each section a different color. And then once you're done with that section, then you want to choose a section as well that is going to be the black and white contrast section. So I'm gonna pick like right below this, that one section right below this, I'm gonna pick that as the black and white, and I'm gonna show you that too. Try to get this whole section all watercolor. Remember, wash your brush in between colors, okay? Because you want to get the true color, like especially that yellow. You want it to stay yellow, so you want to clean your brush and make sure all the color comes off from your color prior to the yellow and prior to any other color you might be choosing, okay? So wash, then paint. All right. So oil pastels, I'm gonna grab my oil pastels. I'm gonna stick with the same pattern here and show you the oil pastel version. Remember, the key to oil pastels are layers. So I'm going to do a quick light layer, and then I will come back with another color similar to this, probably my pink, and mix them together. So that they kind of blend better. You can also use your finger to blend your colors, but you definitely want to use your Sharpie first before you start doing any of this coloring in aspects, because the Sharpie lines don't go over, especially over the oil pastel. Okay, I'm getting there now, my layers.